Good afternoon, I'm Jacinta with 2NURFM Hunter News. A man has used a shotgun to rob the Head and Greeter Hotel. The man entered the pub on Main Road at about 8 last night and pointed the gun at the manager, who was forced to hand over cash. The robber fled in a waiting getaway car. He was wearing a dark hooded jumper, a white bandana across his face and gardening gloves. A man is due to face court later this month accused of indecently assaulting a little girl at Cessnock. It's alleged the 18-year-old approached the 4-year-old girl in the play area of the Cessnock Library last Wednesday and kissed and touched her before a witness intervened. Sergeant Dave Rose says the alleged offender has since been arrested and charged.
Detectives from the Child Abuse Squad at Newcastle commenced investigations and arrested an 18-year-old man at Cessnock Police Station on Friday afternoon. He was charged with aggravated indecent assault, granted conditional bail to appear at Cessnock Local Court on Wednesday the 20th of May.
The future of Warners Bay will be put on the line today as Lake Macquarie councillors vote on a plan to allow buildings up to 8 stories high in the town centre. The proposed high-rise car park is for one site only, a council-owned car park behind the town's main street. A public plaza has also been proposed at the southern end of the car park area. Warners Bay Chamber of Commerce President Les Binkin says the CBD is trailing behind surrounding suburbs.
I think this is a very historical vote for the councillors today, and I mean that with all respect, because I know there's a lot of pressure on people to do the right thing, and I certainly believe they will. This height of development is critical for our area because we're one of the only areas around that actually can't achieve 8 stories, which seems bizarre when the site in question is one of the lower lying sites around.
A woman stung by a wasp at Laguna Public School this morning has been flown to John Hunter Hospital. The 42-year-old woman was administered with 3 EpiPens at the scene before being airlifted in a stable condition. Glenn Ramplin from Westpac Helicopter Rescue says the sting provoked an allergic reaction.
The helicopter was called out to the Laguna Public School. A 42-year-old female has been stung by a wasp out there and suffered a very bad allergic reaction.
A $50 million Hunter corporate park proposal has been withdrawn over fears the development will impact endangered species and the local drinking water catchment. Council's Joint Regional Planning Panel has deferred construction of the 300-hectare industrial centre in Tomago, but developers are confident the issues can be worked through. Development manager Chris Leck says time is a factor.
It's a large-scale industrial subdivision, about 224 hectares that we're hoping to get to the market. The economic benefits would be somewhere up around the 1.6 billion. We just haven't had enough time to work through the issues that have been identified during the original submission.
One of Newcastle's most popular shared pathways is back in use after it was deemed unsafe due to recent storm damage. The Fernley track has reopened after council crews have spent more than 2 weeks clearing and removing fallen trees. Some pathways in Greenpoint are also accessible this week. Now with sport, Annabelle Regan.
Newcastle Knights captain Kurt Gidley says the team will need to work hard to overcome its NRL season slump. The Knights have suffered their 5th consecutive defeat for 2015 in a 30-10 loss to the Manly Sea Eagles yesterday. Gidley says he's been in tougher spots than this.
This is a tough one because we started the year well, but the only thing you do is hard work and more homework and more reviews on your own game and the team's game.
The Newcastle North Stars have conceded their first loss to the Australian Ice Hockey League season at the weekend, going down 4-3 to Melbourne at the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium. The defeat of the ladder leaders came during a shootout. And the latest round of the Waratah Basketball League has seen losses to the Hornsby Spiders for both the Newcastle Hunters men and women's teams. Both teams only went down by 3 points, with the women's playing a 58-55 game to Hornsby. The men's team lost 72-69. That's sport. I'm Annabelle Regan.
2NURFM News time is 12:10.